In this video, I'm going to tell you about how you can search or look for the patients you have already registered with VCAN. So, in my previous video, you have already seen how you can register a patient. Now, suppose you are logged in after a day or two, and you want to search your patient. If you remember the name of the patient, you can also search in the search box, and you can find your patient directly from the search box only. If you don't know the if you don't remember the name of the patient, or uh, you have a very common name, suppose Ankit, it's a very common name. When you look for it, you will find that there are lots of patients which are in this case more than 25 uh, patients name with a similar name, and you want to look for which patient from these your patient belongs to, right? So if you have some other details like phone number or the UHID or number, hospital number of the patient, you can search the patient from that number, right? So this is the phone number search. The similar way, you can look by the hospital number. All the patient with this similar which have this number in anyway in their form will be listed on this page. All right. And suppose you don't remember any of these. A patient comes to you, and you want to you just remember that this patient was registered last week, right? Or if you remember that this patient is belong to this type of cancer, and you know that the name of the patient only, right? So what you can do is you can also go to reports. You can also go to reports and select your hospital, because there are lots of folders. uh, in my case, I can search for the folder, click on the name of the folder and select the report, right? So this is how you can access the reports. And then this is how a report will look like. So because I have not updated the list, so this is how it's coming for me from the date of 1st January 2016 till now. So I can customize it and uh, change the date and run report, and this will show me all the patients which belong to this hospital. All right. So similar way, you will have or you have already an access to these respective hospital folders, and you can search for the specific patient, and click on the name of the patient, and you can do Control F and search, right? And if you know the hospital number, you can search by the hospital number. So in this case, like this is the hospital number for this, right? So you can look for your patient, you can search for it. Whatever detail you have, you can search by that detail only. All right. So if you want me to add more columns into this, I can also add more columns in respective hospitals report. And then you can also search by, or you can summarize this report by type of cancer. Let's I have already cleaned the report for AIMS, so let's go to AIMS report. Right. So I'll summarize this by cancer type. Right. So this leukemia, there are 85 records for leukemias, and similar way you can search for retinoblastoma or search other types of cancer. And if you want to see only the numbers, you can click on hide details, and you will see how many, which type of cancer has how many patients records belonging to this range, this time period. Enrollment, according to enrollment date, in within this enrollment date, these many patients were registered. All right. And if you want to see enrollment date of this current month, you can also select enrollment date from here, or type E from, when you click on E you will see a enrollment date, and I'll just run the report, and you can see in June month 2017 I have record of 8 patients, and when I click on show detail I can see a list of all the patients belonging to that particular month. Okay. And you can similar way you can summarize this report by any of these given fields, by your type of cancer, by enrollment date, by say uh, state. So you can summarize and get information of within a given time period, within enrollment, within this period of enrollment, these many patients were registered, and they belong to which state. So that's what I'm trying to find out. Sorry, some problem with my internet. Oh, so there's a sign for no internet access. Let me pause the video. Right, so I have internet access now. Let me refresh this page. Okay, now I'll search by state. I was trying to search this by the state. Contact, address, state. Right, so this will give me all the patients, number of patients belonging to each state. So as you can see, there are some spelling mistakes. Because of that, we can see lots of this bigger list, but I'll work on it, and I'll provide you a drop down for each state and districts, so you can select your state and then select your districts. All right, so this is it. So for searching the patient, you can search the patient by their name, by their phone numbers, by hospital numbers, by their unique identification number like Aadhaar card, and then by any other number. And then you can also search the patient in the reports or of your respective hospital reports. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can send me a WhatsApp, or you can also send me an email. Thank you.